Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mr. Conway. We are talking about our math lesson for today, Thursday, October 8th, 2020. So we're talking about shapes today, okay? So different shapes. So we already know the shape, the hexagon, square, circle, triangle, and trapezoid, okay? But today we're talking about different attributes of that shape and what makes it a shape. So we have different pictures here. So we have these pictures, we have these pictures of the shape, different shapes. We have this picture, so a couple pages of different shapes. So we have those, okay? So looking at those different shapes, what could we look at the different lines, the corners? Go ahead and look at those lines, the corners, the angles of those shapes. Thinking about what makes them that particular shape, okay? And then after you're done with that, go ahead and pick a shape. And think about, does your shape remind you of anything? Do you see anything in your house or whenever you're driving with your parents? Do you see any of these shapes anywhere? Why do you think that those objects look like your shape? How are they alike and how are they different? Okay? How are your shapes and like the shapes that you compare it to alike? How are they different? Thinking of the lines, thinking of the corners, maybe the corners of the shapes. Think of a stop sign. How is this shape different from a stop sign? So think of those, think of the corners, the lines, think of the different objects that you can see outside, either in your house or when you're driving, and think of how many lines and corners and weird shapes that are out there, okay? So that's what we're doing today. Just look for different shapes, think about the corners and how many lines they have, and what shape they kind of look like. So maybe this hexagon here, it doesn't look like an octagon because an octagon has 8 sides, like up here. Now, this hexagon that's right here kind of looks like the octagon, but the octagon is a shape of maybe a stop sign that you see because it has 8 sides to it. It has the corners. So this is the shape of a stop sign. So look at the different signs when you're driving in the car or when you're at home looking at different things. Look for those lines, corners, different shapes that you see. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all later.